Guess who's in New York?
I get my hopes up every time, and I don't wanna be let down each road to find. I just wish I'd seen the price tag for my heart breaking. Was it worth all that waiting when I always knew just how I felt?
Guess who's in New York? Me.
And me.
The difference between the black and the red hair.
Oh yeah, it's stark.
My friend Claudia.
We're going to go get some yummies
And walk around and hopefully stay warm.
Gotta show around
NYC, baby.
NYC.
It's gonna be a fun week.
We're united on the East Coast.
I know. We're just coastal gals.
Coastal gals.
From the west to the east. Okay, here's my outfit today. Claudia made me change. She's like, you're wearing a crop top? You're gonna be cold AF.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bring crop tops to New York. That's my vibe. So I'm wearing this white turtleneck. It's not really that warm. It's kind of thin, but I'm gonna wear a coat. White trousers. And my New Balances. And I'll probably throw on this with it. Little brown coat vibes. But I need to use the bathroom first, so let me do that. A lot later. Got back from going out. I went to Target to pick up some like groceries and stuff because I figured since I'm gonna be here for so long, I want to also have some groceries to like cook and stuff. I don't want to like eat out every single meal, and I feel like it's gonna be a very expensive week. I just went and picked up some stuff at Target. Kind of a long walk, but I kind of want to check my steps and see how many steps I actually did because I feel like I'm going to be walking so much here. It was 20 minutes to walk back, and normally I would be like, nah, I'm not doing it. But it's like there's something about New York where it's like walking, I mean obviously like that's the only thing to do. You could take the subway, you could Uber, but I just feel like walking, like there's just something about it. But I took 9,000 steps today, which is pretty good for having kind of a late start. We started around maybe 2 p.m. But I also stopped at Zara and I picked up this scarf because I have been like super cold just like walking around. I knew it was gonna be cold, but I ordered a scarf from Urban. Didn't come in time, so I had to pick one up. This one is really cute from Zara. It's like just a plaid print and it's very neutral, black, cream, brown, gray, and it matches basically all of my coats. It matches this one, the black one, and white cream one. Then I also picked up some gloves because Claudia let me borrow these, but I wanted to pick up my own gloves. I also ordered gloves from Amazon, but they did not come in time. I picked these ones up from Zara. These are just like really cute leather ones. They're a little tight, but I think they're supposed to like, you know, be tight and keep you warm. And I just like that they're leather and like, ugh, like look at that. I feel like such a New Yorker. Like literally I feel so New York with the gloves, the scarf, the coat. She's in New York, baby. Okay, so that's what I picked up. Not too many things. My friend Claudia and her roommate Katie, they're both out right now. Claudia still has to work a show because she does musical theater. So she's at a show right now and she's gonna come back in about like a few hours and then we're gonna go eat sushi. Last night I got here at like, I think like 11 p.m. We went out, ate at like 12. We were up until like 3:30. So today's kind of been like a slower day, but it's been nice to just kind of like reset, relax. Tomorrow I'll probably wake up a little bit earlier and like head out, maybe go to like a coffee shop. Tomorrow night I'm actually meeting up with a friend from college. So I'll do that. And then tonight we're gonna go eat sushi, which I'm super excited about because you guys know I'm obsessed with sushi. I'm gonna put my food away. I just got some like little snacks, like pistachios that I can snack on. I saw these new hot Cheetos popcorn, and I'm like, I want to try those. Like Skittles gummies. Obviously I'm hungry, hence why the randomness of this entire little haul. but I did like pick up like some chicken, romaine lettuce. I got a few like sweet potatoes because I figured these are like good dinners as well, like something really easy. And I didn't want to buy too many things I wasn't going to be able to finish. Like most of these things, it's like produce that I'll be able to eat before the week's over. I almost debated buying like coffee, but they have some here, and if anything, like I can just find like a local coffee shop to support and like buy coffee. Like I don't really want to buy a whole thing of coffee grounds and then not be able to take it home. So that's my reasoning. I'm gonna put this stuff away, find some space for it in their fridge. I also have leftovers. I could probably eat that. I kind of want to try this popcorn. Not bad. It definitely has like the popcorn consistency. I don't know that I would buy it again, but it's okay. I'll try anything once. That's my motto for life. All right, day 2, NYC, eating some lunch. Had kind of a slow morning as well this morning. I've been actually really enjoying just like kind of taking things slow here. Obviously don't have to work, so my mornings are a lot chill. I can sleep in, I'm catching up on sleep, having fun. So this trip for me really is just like about kind of like relaxation, exploring, obviously spending time with my friends. But yeah, it's just been really nice. So here's my outfit for today. Just wearing all black. So I have this little like cutout bodysuit, wearing these like leggings from Amazon, very similar to like Lululemon. And then for shoes, I'm gonna be wearing these boots from, where did I get these? Oh, H&M. So those are the boots. Probably gonna wear a black coat with this, just do all black. And then the gloves that I got yesterday from Zara. So just kind of an all black outfit, very warm and comfortable, but also like very chic. So we're gonna head out to go for like a little walk. And later tonight, I'm gonna go to dinner with one of my friends. And then we're gonna try to go to some Christmas bars later. So I'm very excited. There's so many like different like Christmas themed bars, like pop-ups. So we're gonna try to find a few to go to. Hopefully we can get in to some, so we'll see.
About New York, about both your crazy blue eyes. I think about Manhattan. I don't know what happened, but I miss those times. Holding my hands on the subway so I wouldn't fall, still down I'd go, and you'd pick me up. Whether on those trains or when I felt low, running through streets like taxi cabs. I didn't know how good we had everything with us. Just know I miss it bad.
All right, here is my outfit. I'm getting ready to head out for dinner. Not really dinner, but like kind of appetizers and drinks with my friend. So we have the black blazer that I wore earlier, just kind of like as a dress this time. And I have biker shorts underneath for just a little bit of safety and then warmth, even though I am showing my legs tonight. And then I have the same white turtleneck that I wore yesterday, just underneath for another little added layer and just like a difference of color. I didn't want to go full black. I like the pop of white underneath the blazer. Belted it up, curled just like the front pieces of my hair, did my makeup same, like simple. I'm gonna put a mask on. I'm gonna take the subway again, and I saw rats yesterday, so I was very like, oh, rats. I'm gonna take the subway again because it's just a lot cheaper. I don't want to put on lip gloss yet because I want to put my mask on. And then my shoes are my Jimmy Choos. Hopefully we're fine. These are like pretty comfortable shoes though. Like they're not too high. I just don't want to ruin them. So I'm gonna walk at a great pace, look like I know what I'm doing, look like I'm a New Yorker, don't F with me. But I am also going to be putting on my black coat over this because there's no way I'm going outside with just this outfit. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of perfume before I go. I'm sorry about this angle. I'm just gonna do the Giorgio Armani My Way. Just a little bit. This is like my favorite perfume. Y'all, anytime I wear this perfume, I get mad compliments, like mad compliments from Uber drivers, literally anybody. Whenever I wear this perfume, it's like compliment central, and I love it because it really does smell so good. If you're looking for a new perfume or you haven't found like a signature scent, this one I think is mine. I really love the Chanel, but now I'm obsessed with the Giorgio Armani. It's just really, really good. And then I'm also gonna bring my gloves, but I want to fix my lip because I see a little bit messed up right there. I'm just gonna do a little bit like that. And then once I'm like off of the train, I will put the lip gloss on. And I put my AirPods in. I just got these and I'm obsessed with them. I don't know what took me so long to get AirPods, but I'm like obsessed with them now. They're so good, but it's gotta be aware still. So let's put the jacket on. Here's the fit. We are off. Got the coat on now. Got the boots showing a little leg, but hopefully I'm all good. Have my AirPods in. Let's go. I feel like we need to do a few updates for the vlog. I fell off a little bit the last 2 days because we've just been having lots of fun. But today's Monday. I am gonna go to Williamsburg and I think Brooklyn to do some shopping. Lost my coat, which I don't think I ever told you guys, but we went to a bar. What was the area and what is in my hair? What the heck is this? I don't know what the hell that is in my hair. We went to this bar on the Lower East Side and I had put my jacket down on the chair, thinking that, you know, like just putting it down, going to get a drink, I'll come back and grab it. It was a black jacket. Everyone in that bar basically had a black jacket. Like I think someone just may have taken it thinking that it was theirs, but went back, we were gonna leave, looking for my jacket, can't find it. Went to the coat check, tried to find it from the coat check. He's like, did you check it? I'm like, no, but did someone maybe take it? Wasn't there. Was so upset the whole night, like so upset that I lost this coat, and I went home, no coat, started raining. So basically it was like, okay, RIP to that coat. So now I want to go to do some shopping and see if I can find like a fun NYC coat. Like we've been walking the streets, like we did Soho shopping 2 days ago, just like kind of walking around. We didn't end up buying anything because it's kind of like the same stores in LA, like Zara, H&M, like that type of thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's like I can get those pieces anywhere. I want to try to find like a more like either vintage store or a store that's just like a one of one, like you have to come here to get it. I really want like a fun coat because like I was saying, we were walking around Soho and everyone has like the cutest coats. Claudia laughs at me every time because I'm just like, oh my god, love her coat, like that's so cute, that's so cute. Like I love all of the coat fashion, and so if I can find like a cute coat that is like very NYC, I think it'll make up for my lost jacket that someone took. I want to believe that someone just accidentally took it, so that's the narrative that I'm going with in my head. But just gonna get ready now. We had like a little holiday party last night, which I think I vlogged a little bit of just like me getting ready, but we made some fun TikTok drinks that were really yummy. And then we ended up going out to just like the local bar just for a drink. Had an interesting night talking to some people and getting harassed. I feel like NYC, the people are just kind of like a lot. Some of the guys, you just don't understand no, or don't understand when you are not interested, but it's funny. I can handle my own hair though. My hair today is like not really doing the pattern that I intended for it to do. And I don't really feel like curling it again because we're gonna go out tonight, so I'll probably curl it then. But I need some texture up in here. Like, I feel like this pattern is not really it. Like, the wave pattern is like so janky. Let me see if I can like do some water in it maybe. I don't know, I need to wash my hair. Maybe some water will help. I kind of like tamed it down a little bit. Like a little bit of water to tame it down. I feel like I've been putting a lot of heat on my leave out, and I want to be like super mindful about not like burning my hair off. That's the one thing that I will say about this hair is it looks fine for right now. Like, obviously I'm not getting ready or doing anything. Like, I'm just gonna go like do a little shopping day, but I feel like if you want the curls to stay like pretty all the time, you kind of have to always curl it. And I'm trying not to like curl my hair too much because I don't want to ruin my hair, but it looks fine. I feel like when you wrap it, it also helps like keep a little bit of the styling, but the curls gone. But that's fine. Like a little hair oil. I'm wearing the same top from my airport outfit, and I just put on like leather pants with it. Just kind of like a casual vibe. But I think that's fine, right? Should did my brows, but just push them up a little bit. I'm gonna finish my coffee and then we're gonna head out. I'm gonna try to take the train again to Brooklyn. We'll see about how that goes. Okay, back home and ready to go to the Rockettes. Here's a fit: shirt, little sequin shorts, tights, and these shoes. Everything is from Express. Ready to go.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination.
Get that bread, that head, then leave.
You're far away, and yet so close.
I'm back up and at 'em this morning. Going back to Brooklyn to see the brownstones since we didn't have time yesterday. Here's the outfit. Also gonna be taking a picture in this outfit, hence why I buttoned up my jacket, because I'm wearing sparkles during the day, but I have flat shoes on. I brought my heels. Gonna change into those once I get there, and I'm gonna meet up my friend also. So that should be really fun. I'm excited to see the brownstones, explore a little bit, and then we have another show tonight, so. Let's go. And just like that, we're back in LA, back in the spot, back in front of my computer. Hello. I have been working all day. I wanted to update you guys on just like my whole trip, my thoughts, a little recap of what happened the last day, which is, it's some tea, honey. It is some tea. The last clip you guys saw was at the Christmas bar. I feel like the Instagram stories like really captured the essence of the trip, and I highly suggest, again, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, to do it, because I feel like I post on there like things that are more real time, and you're able to see like all of the fun stuff that I do like as I'm doing them. Sorry, I kind of wanted like a little hair out. But yeah, Instagram stories, because they're really fun and they kind of like fill in the gaps where maybe I wasn't vlogging or I wasn't talking or like narrating what I was doing. Stories kind of like capture that. So after the Christmas bar, which was so sick, I highly recommend if you guys have not been to New York, or you're gonna be going to New York for the season. I think this bar, it's called Rolf's. They do like Christmas stuff all year round, I think. The sickest, coolest bar ever. The drinks are a little bit expensive, so just be prepared for that. I think that's their way of kind of like making sure that you have maybe 1 to 2 drinks and then head out, because normally like you'll have a few drinks and then stick around a little bit, drink more, but like because they're a little bit more pricey, it kind of makes you like, okay, I'm good, like let's leave, so that they can fit in more people, because it's a little bit of like a smaller bar. It's so cool. We went to go see Hadestown after, which is another Broadway show, and it's so funny because I actually had an event the last time I was in New York for Hadestown, and I went to New York for that show because I was working it, but I never ended up seeing the show. And so being back in New York and actually seeing the show was like so much fun. But loved the show, loved the music, it was really good. That was kind of like my last night in New York. The next day I ended up meeting up with my friend for coffee, went around Soho a little bit more, and then took my flight home. So this is where things get interesting. I was gonna Uber home, or Uber to the airport, but the Ubers were like $100, like to just go one way. So I'm like, okay, that is so ridiculous. I don't want to spend $100 on an Uber. Like, why would I do that? Like, that's so expensive. Claudia was calling her friend, like trying to give me tips on how to take the subway to the airport. So I'm like, okay, I've never done this before. I have 2 big suitcases. Like, these were the suitcases that I had, this big one and then that small one. And then I had my carry-on bag. So I had like a bunch of stuff. I was just a little bit uncomfortable doing that. I'm like not sure if anyone's gonna be like noticing that I don't know where I'm going. You know, like you just never really know. And I feel like this is something that people that are not New Yorkers feel. Like if you've grown up there and you've always taken a subway or a train or like public transportation, then you're maybe used to that. But for me, I wasn't. And like, because I also on top of that didn't know where I was going, I was kind of like, I'm not really sure about this. Ended up doing it anyways. Took the train. Basically the train dropped me off, like the last stop for that train. There's 2 trains that are the same letter. It's the A train. I guess there's 2 different trains that are both called A. That one, it goes this way at a certain point, and the other one goes this way. I needed to go this way for the airport, but the train that I was on was going this way. So I had to stop at like the last stop before it kind of like separates off. And the train was delayed. You can see on your phone on apps, like if you do directions, you can do train directions, and it shows you like when the train is coming, like what trains to take. And so it was delayed, kept being delayed. And as soon as I got off, I thought like, okay, maybe just let me Uber to this point since I'm so much closer versus where I was. Like my friend's apartment, it was $100 Uber. And where I was when I had to get off on the train, it was probably gonna be, I don't know, maybe like a $28 Uber. Like I was so much closer that it made more sense to Uber from there. But I stayed, I waited. And there were just like weird energy people there. Like there was a bunch of people, but there were just a few guys that were giving me like weird looks. And again, mind you, I'm uncomfortable having this many things. I'm uncomfortable not knowing where I'm going. The train's not here. I had literally 30 minutes left to check my bag in for my flight, so I was gonna be late. I was just like stressed all around. I ended up seeing this guy that also had a suitcase, and I was like, he looked like a nice guy. Started making conversation with him so that like the other guys that were giving me weird energy knew that I was with someone else, even though they didn't know. But I just started talking to him so that I could kind of like cling on to someone else. And then I ended up convincing him to take an Uber with me. So we Ubered to the airport. I was like running, checking in my bag. The lady's like, you literally have 1 minute left until the cutoff time to check in your bag. And I'm like, okay, well, can I do it? Like, can I check in my bag? Like, why are you talking to me? Like, do the little thing, like check in my bag. So then the guy checks my bag. He's like, it may or may not make it. Like, we're not sure. If it doesn't make it, then it'll be on the flight to LA 2 hours from now. And I'm like, great, whatever. Like, just get my bag there. I'll figure it out. So I'm running to TSA line. Of course, it's so long, the TSA line. I'm like, oh my, this is when I'm like, I need clear or TSA pre-check, because that line, I was like that's gonna help me do anything. But I was so impatient in that line. I ended up like asking a few people if I could cut them because I was so nervous. I'm like, please, like my flight, it closes, the gates close in 10 minutes and I need to check in TSA and then run to my gate. Like, please, can I cut you? They're like, sure. They were like, and this one girl was like, hey, like, why are you putting your stuff? Like, I was in line before you. I'm like, girl, like normally I'm chill. I'm like, my flight is boarding and I have 10 minutes left. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and I just walked away. I'm like, don't give me that energy right now. Like, normally I'm respectful, calm, but like, I'm trying to make my flight. I'm not trying to stay in this airport. So after I checked out of TSA, I have short legs. Okay, these legs are not running any miles. My miles in school, like, were always terrible. Like, I never ran fast miles. I can't walk fast. These legs aren't doing anything. So the way that I was running through this airport, I was literally like this. This is how I was running. With my suitcase, like dodging, weaving through people. Like, I almost ran over this toddler. Like, literally I'm like dodging, running, like trying to run fast, but like it's hot, I'm sweating, like I can barely run. And so they also have like those people movers, like those escalators that are flat that just kind of like move you across. I was like weaving through that, like running on it. I finally make it to my gate and there's still people like in line, and then people even got in line behind me. I'm like, this is me at the gate. I was like, thank you, God. Made the flight. I sat down, had to like air out my back a little bit because I was sweating so hard. Like, literally, I never really sweat. Even when I work out, I don't sweat that much, but I was sweating so much. I sat down. I was like, oh my God, I'm like so relieved. But then I was thinking, I hope my bag makes it. So my bag ended up making it, thank God. We went to sushi last night, came back, hung out with Tyler for a little bit because obviously I haven't seen him for like a week, and then just like fell asleep. And it was so nice to just be back in my bed, be home again. Tyler like cleaned up everything. It was so nice to come home to just like a nice clean apartment and just to be back. I have a bunch of packages and stuff that I need to open, but I had the best trip, you guys. Like, I know my last video, or 2 videos ago, in the New Year's Eve video, I was kind of talking about just like independence in a relationship and kind of doing things for you when you are at a point where you're kind of getting comfortable and always doing things with your partner, which is great. But I think this trip really showed me that like it's so awesome, one, to have great friends that maybe you don't talk to as often or you don't see as often, but when you do see each other, it just like, it meshes, it clicks, it works. And like Claudia for me is that, and I'm so appreciative of our friendship, like how it's withstood distance, time, even history. Like, we've only known each other since college. Obviously she was my college roommate, but she's like one of my closest friends. I love her. And it's also nice to just like travel again and just do things kind of on my own, like have experiences that maybe Tyler's not a part of, but I make memories with other people that are close in my life. So appreciative of this trip. I had the best time. I hope that was captured in this vlog. I know I Probably didn't talk to you guys as much as I wanted to, but I really was just like living life and having fun, and I love New York. Like, I love New York. I can't wait to go back. I feel like I really conquered my fear of the subway a little bit. Like, I was able to get around places, even though it is a little bit scary, but I was able to do it. I got so many steps in. I need to like do more walking, because in New York, I swear, like one day I walked like 20,000 steps. It was like insane. And when I'm here, I just am obviously working. I'm at my computer all day, so I don't get to walk as much, but I definitely need to try and incorporate walking in my days a lot more. Maybe I need to get a dog. But yeah, I had so much fun in New York. Now we have a very packed weekend, very packed rest of the year. I feel like the holidays are always such a crazy time, but we're gonna be going to a wedding this weekend. We need to still decorate our tree. So that will all be in the next vlog, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching at this point, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.